Hey, it's Brent with Falcon Realty Team. Man, we got a great podcast for you today, full of information. I love having lunch with agents, and recently we just had a coffee, lunch, dinner. It doesn't matter. There's a group of us that get together twice a month, and I love it. And there's a lot of new agents that like to come. They're looking there to pick brains, right? Which is great because I love to teach and those types of things. So anyway, today is about QBP. And if you don't know what QBP is, you know how I like to draw things out, right? You need to show up. If you're a new agent and struggling with prospecting, you need to show up and learn about QBP. All right. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, QBP, question-based prospecting, right? Man, if you sit around with agents and you start talking about lead gen, okay, whether it's social or using signs or advertising, whatever it may be, when you start talking about lead gen and a systematic way to capture those leads and move them through a system and then rehumanize that whole process, right? Part of that is question-based prospecting, right? NAR said, the National Association of Realtors said this, they surveyed real estate agents who prospect 5 or more hours per week, make in excess of $200,000 a year. That's what most agents want, right? The same survey also showed that agents who only follow up with leads 3 times made dramatically less than agents that follow up 5 times. So what does a follow-up look like? In my prospecting, one, I'm calling. All right. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have got to call. It's just part of it. Okay. So the fear is somebody answers the call. That's where question-based prospecting comes in, right? Question-based prospecting comes in. They answer the call. What do I do? I hate scripts, man. I hate scripts. Some agents may love them. I hate them, right? I want to come off as genuine, real, passionate, understanding what I'm talking about, that I'm bringing value and those types of things, right? If I get a no on the other side of the line because they don't understand my value, fine, it's time to move on. That's part of that mindset of that failure to success mindset, which everybody in the whole wide world faces. Nobody just gets success right here without going through some type of failure process or failure processing, not failure, but failing in the process to become successful. Matter of fact, I can't remember who said it, but those that succeed the most fail the most and fail the fastest, right? Question-based prospecting helps us figure out what to do with this client and where to put them. Are they ready to buy a house, right? And this also fits with understanding the home buyer funnel, which is another teaching I'm going to be doing, right? So the home buyer funnel is they're in the dreamer stage, they're in the inquisitive stage, they're in this can happen stage, or this is happening stage, okay? And if you know how to QBP, question-based prospect, you can move folks through these different stages, even though they may be stuck. This is how, when you're generating online leads, especially, right? 97% are going to say no. It may be when you're starting out, 98% say no, and you're only converting 2%. It's all right if you follow a system, okay, of bringing people on in, rehumanizing the process, getting you in the process with your knowledge, your passion, your personality, okay? Question-based prospecting allows you to do this, right? So, just checking on my time. It allows you to do this, right? So question-based prospecting, here you go. Boom. It is right here. Let me blow it up for you. So question-based prospecting, as I said, I don't use scripts. I use questions because then I can sort of go with the flow and those types of things. By the way, no matter what you're looking at this is, whether it's YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever it may be, okay? I will put a copy of this. It will probably be a JPEG copy down below. So you can print it on off. You can make your own. If you want to email me, you can email me, and I will get you a copy of this in Word or whatever it may be. Okay. Remember, I told you massive value. Bring the value whatever you're doing. Bring value. If you don't feel like you have value, go hang out with those that do and ask them to show you value. And then you can get some, or learn or teach or whatever it may be to get the value, right? So we've got the home buyer funnel, the dreamer stage, the inquisitive stage, this can happen stage, this is happening stage. And I'm taking them through the QBP, right? How many beds and bath are you wanting, right? And then I use versus I say these things, tell me more. I want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Oh, wow, really? Well, tell me more. Well, I want it to be in this city, and I want it to have a fence, and I want it to have a yard so the dog and the kids and blah, 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 right? I don't want a busy road, whatever it may be, right? I ask them what they're looking for in schools, right? And what areas. What has you thinking about moving? How long have you been looking? Okay, in the perfect world, because this goes to finding what their why is. I'm on a busy road, and we have 2 kids, and I'm ready to get, okay? We're renting, and I'm tired of throwing my money away. We're downsizing, we're upsizing, whatever it may be, we find the why. Well, we're selling our house and moving out of town to be closer to our children. Oh, I hear opportunity, referral, help them sell their house, right? Whatever it may be. Now I'm getting out my seller BP, my seller or my QSP, right? My question seller you got it, right? My question based prospecting for sellers. Okay. So anyway, I'm going down through and I'm working down through price ranges. If they don't know, then I'm asking them, well, what would they be comfortable? You need to know these things. Because if they're telling you $400 or $500 a month, you can't buy a home for $400 or $500 a month in my market. Okay. So anyway, and at that point in time, you're going into the education mode on what it takes to buy a home and how much they are, because they obviously don't know, right? Have they been pre-qualified or not? If they say yes, I'm asking continued questions. Oh, great. Tell me more. Interesting. What else did the lender tell you? Do you have a pre-qual or a pre-approval? Well, I don't know. So I might shoot a little injecture into there about the difference between pre-qual, pre-approval, right? If they say no, then I'm going to put an email together and talk to them about my lender and how they specialize in just doing home loans, okay, and those types of things. They underwrite their own loans and those types of things, national account type folks, right? Do you have a home to sell first? Are you currently working with an agent? Okay, yes. Have you signed any agreements with this other real estate agent? No, but it's my sister. Okay, so you're feeling pretty loyal there? Yes. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm doing my hour prospecting a day, 5 a week, $200,000 a year, right? Any questions? And then I wrap up. Are there any questions on a specific home? What's your biggest concerns? When are you free to view some listings? Do you have any other questions, right? You can go down through. If at any point in time they're sort of feeling stuck, or I'm sensing that they're like not wanting to move forward, I will pop the very last question. What's stopping you from buying a home right now and making your dreams come true? Okay. What is stopping you? And then shut up. Okay. Again, it's question-based prospecting. So let the client talk a lot, or the prospective client talk a lot. All right. I hope you found this extremely valuable. Like I said, I'll be putting together and understanding the home buyer funnel next. You marry those two together, you start generating some leads, and you've got a system. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but not much. Okay. Coaching is great to help you through that process. What leads, what ads, those types of things, right? Anyway, be blessed. I hope you have found this extremely valuable. Have a great day.